Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday morning as we count down to the weekend, and nobody's counting faster than Allie Martin. Good morning, Allie.
Yes, good morning. Our days are all off this week, but we're almost there.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Allie, of course, filling in for Mona this week. Allie, I saw something on the web the other day that made me think about you back when you were throwing hatchets. Remember that?
Oh yes. Gosh, that feels, can't believe, first of all, that's almost been about 2 years. But
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm intrigued. What is it?
Okay, watch, take a look. You're going to see a guy setting a world record, and they're going to slow this down a little bit. But what he is doing is juggling knives, and in the process of juggling knives, he is slicing through apples on the way to a world record. He's got to get this done in 60 seconds, and the world record is slicing 36 knives. He did 40.
You know, first and foremost, I give you credit to say and to connect my axe throwing skills with this guy because this is out of this world. I would never trust myself to juggle, let alone knives. But to give also people context, because I did watch this video, this guy, these apples are from his backyard.
Yes.
Did you see that part of the video? I'm
Yep.
thinking, man, I hope he's making some really great apple pie or something from this after he slices all these apples.
Well, that's David Rush of Idaho, by the way, and he did say that he wasn't going to waste the apples. It wasn't just something to do. Those are crab apples from a tree in his backyard. So I think that's pretty nifty. I don't know about you.
Super nifty. And I guess with all this time on our hands, you know, with COVID, we're picking up new hobbies. And I did a little digging on this guy, and he also has a couple other YouTube videos. He's done most Oreos stacked in 30 seconds, most Nerf hits in 1 minute, and I think that was in a specific size ring.
Okay.
And then, this is funny, most toots of a party horn in 1 minute.
You know, if there's a record for humans who do vuvuzelas, or vuvuzelas, excuse me, that would be you, Allie. It gets me every time. But one of the reasons, by the way, he did that was because he was trying to highlight STEM learning and the value of that. And he has done other world records as well. So Mr. Rush did a great job there. Now, Allie, stick around with us because later on we're going to learn about some easy fall dishes and experience some charm at the farm. But speaking of charm, I want to introduce you now to Lieutenant Dan. Adopting a pet can be life-changing, but sadly there are many pets who simply don't find forever homes due to their age or disability or other reasons. But that's not the case for wheelchair-bound Lieutenant Dan. And joining us now is Lieutenant Dan himself, along with his owner, Laura. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit about Dan and how he ended up as part of your family.
Yeah, so Lieutenant Dan was rescued from a breeder out in the South. He was taken in by a very nice rescue in Florida, and we saw him and that he needed a home and was available for adoption. And we actually called to inquire, and it was right away. I was like, I have to have him. I want him. I want to give him a chance at life. He had a deformity that no one down there knew anything about or what to do with, or if they could do anything with it. And I was like, I want to give him a chance. I want to see what we can do to let him live the best life possible. So we hooked him up with a nice lady who helped transport him all the way up from Florida. I met her part of the way, and he came to be with us. It's actually been about 2 years now he's been with us.
Now, does Lieutenant Dan use the wheelchair all the time?
No, in the house, typically he's not in the wheels. He likes to be able to lay down and roll around and chew on his bones and stuff. So a lot of times in the house, he prefers to be without the wheels. And he can't go potty in them, so he's not usually in them for going potty outside. But for hiking and walks and going out places, he does use the wheels to make it easier on him.
So tell us a little bit about how you got connected with Walkin Pets and about their calendar.
Yeah, so I was familiar with Walkin Pets, actually. We've used their wheelchairs where I work for a lot of our patients who need wheels. But we actually had a really nice company. They were a charity on Instagram called Walkin Superheroes, and they actually hooked us up with starting a fundraiser for him to help raise for this set of wheels. Prior to this, we were using just some donated sets to help get us through while he was growing. And this nice company set us up with a donated pair of the Walkin Wheels wheelchair, which is the one he's in now. And we saw that they were doing the calendar. We're like, we'd love for his chance to be featured. And then he got in, which is great, so that we can continue to share his story. And there's so many cute dogs in the calendar. So if you guys have not checked it out yet and have looked into it for the 2021 calendar, there are some adorable pups and other pets too, even outside of dogs, in the calendar for this coming year.
All right, so let's get people connected with Lieutenant Dan and his journey. How can they do that?
So you can follow Lieutenant Dan on Instagram or Facebook. On Facebook, he's Lieutenant Dan Lou, L-O-U, which is his nickname at home is Lou. On Instagram, he's Lieutenant Dan the TWC with underscores between each word. You can also follow him on TikTok if you want. He does have a TikTok now. But you definitely can follow him across any social media. We like to post his daily antics and running around and playing with friends, as well as sharing some other stories with some other handy capable pets.
The only thing missing is his own TV show, and I'll bet that's coming soon. Laura, thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, if you think having a white, bright smile will cost too much money, or it's too time-consuming, or the idea of having sensitivity issues keeps you away from that confident white smile, we have a secret that we want to share with you. And here to share it with you and tell us all about it and just how easy it is to whiten and maintain a bright white smile is my friend Scott DeFalco. Thanks for joining us, Scott, and we're going to jump right in. Tell us all about Power Swabs.
Oh my goodness, Mona, Power Swabs is certainly not a secret. In fact, it's really the leader in the teeth whitening industry and changing the way we whiten our teeth in this country and around the world for the last 6 years, because we've gone worldwide with it now. And the reason why it's been so popular, actually 3 reasons why, is that you're going to get results in less than 5 minutes. We're going to do it without sensitivity. I'm glad you brought that up at the top, because that's the biggest complaint people have about the other products. But it also works on all dental surfaces, Mona, which is a big deal because people pay a lot of money to get those procedures done. Over time, their smiles go uneven because they stain. Not anymore. Power Swabs will lift those stains, get you back to the bright white smile you had when it was done.
All right, so we're looking at a 2-step process, right?
Yeah, it's a quick 2-step process, and I brought a fun video, Mona, of time-lapse of 2 raw eggs that we use. And I don't know about you, but I cannot start my mornings without my coffee like millions of other people. So we took a raw egg, and we put it in coffee for only 30 minutes. You see it right there. And then for 3 hours. But even after 30 minutes, Mona, coffee can significantly stain your teeth. But with Power Swab's quick 2-step process, we're first removing the stains, then we're whitening it. You see it right there. The stains are gone. It's pretty incredible.
That is incredible, Scott. So, you know what? Power Swabs has some other features that makes it so popular. So talk about that.
Yeah, it's great. It's so easy to use. And I'm going to show your viewers what they just saw with the egg video, Mona, because when you get the Power Swabs in the mail, you're going to get a box of 7 stain-out swabs, a box of 7 whitening swabs. You're simply just going to pop it open, rub it on your teeth, just like this, just like you saw in the egg video, for only 2 minutes. That's it, Mona. And with the stain-out swab, again, we're removing the stains, not covering them up like the strips in the trays, but we're also hydrating our enamel. That's why you don't get the sensitivity. The other products take the moisture out. That's why they hurt so much. So you do that for 2 minutes, pop open the whitening swab, another 2 minutes, and I'm done, Mona. In less than 5 minutes, you're going to get, on average, you're seeing it on your screen right now, 2 shades whiter. After the very first use, you're only going to do that once a day for 7 days and get 6 shades whiter. Best part, results last up to 6 months. Like I said, incredible product, and people just love it.
All right, well, let's get it into the hands of people. Tell us how they can get more information and get this product.
Yeah, first their hands, then their mouth. But we're going to give you our biggest discount ever, 40% off, plus free shipping, plus for free the on-the-go stain-out quick stick for the daily maintenance, Mona. Usually when you get a free gift with things, it's not that great. This rocks. Use it after your morning coffee or lunch. It's like brushing your teeth without having to. Rub it on your teeth for about a minute or two. Lifts the stains before they set in. The best part is that it's free. The only way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number on your screen. There's also more information and updates at powerswabs.com.
All right, Scott, thank you. You know what? You're incredible and you rock. We appreciate you coming on the show.
This pandemic is just another chapter in the long story of poverty in America. Well, now there's a documentary coming out that shines a light on the social injustices and the resiliency of the human spirit. And here now to talk with us this morning about it is Moira Weir, the CEO of United Way of Greater Cincinnati. Moira, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Yes, indeed. Glad to have you. So for people who are not completely clear on the United Way's mission, help us out with that a little bit.
Sure. The United Way leads and mobilizes individuals and organizations to come together to really, help improve people's lives. But I would say we also have the ability to really bring lots of different stakeholders, diverse groups together and really mobilize around one cause, which is really important in a time like now.
Well, and in point of fact, to that point, you did bring some stakeholders together. United Way, P&G, among others, have all teamed up to create a documentary. So tell us what the documentary is about.
So first of all, yes, it was wonderful. Between Procter Gamble and WCPO, we were able to create this documentary. And it was really important because we wanted the community to really understand how COVID devastated so many of those that were dedicated to serving, certainly families living in poverty and our poor families throughout the region. And what was a health crisis so quickly became an economic crisis. And so we wanted to highlight really how this is impacting not only individuals and families, but certainly the social service sector. So we highlight, we wanted to focus on 4 different individuals in terms of their journey, and their journey is not over. We still have a lot of work to do.
So talk a little bit about the importance of highlighting those individual stories, helping stories of help, hope, stories of healing right now.
Yeah, I think what's to me inspiring is that it just shows when we all come together and we're united and we really collectively bring all our resources together and think how best to deploy them. It really shows you that as a coalition, united is the way. We can really impact people's lives and help them on their journey as they define that journey. And that's really critical, that families and individuals really define for us what they need, and that's what we're dedicated to making sure that we do.
Well, let's make sure people get a chance to catch this documentary. Tell us how we can find it and when.
Well, you can watch it on WCPO, Channel 9 at 7:30 tonight. You can also visit our website, and we're super excited, and hopefully you'll all enjoy it.
All right, Moira, I don't know why I have such a hard time with that, but thank you so much for talking with us today. We're excited with you.
Thank you for having me.
And coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, Charm at the Farm is back for fall. We'll tell you about some of the adorable farmhouse style wares you can find from local craftsmen and makers, as well as some of the very important safety precautions this market has taken. So stay tuned, all that and more in just a few minutes. Welcome back. These days we are all spending a lot more time at home, but our next guest says that shouldn't mean meals can't be fun and entertaining, especially when you are spending time with smaller groups or family and friends. And joining us today with the recipe for easy at-home meals is reality star Miss Quad from Bravo's Married to Medicine and Sister Circle, and now she's the author of a best-selling cookbook. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to dive right in and ask, what are the keys to make dining at home more enjoyable and break up that monotone?
Listen, KFC has already given us the key. They've made meals so easy and so much fun. Listen, I don't know if you know, but the whole rage of the charcuterie board, it's just been amazing on social media with 225 million views. So as you can see, KFC has gotten in on the fun, and actually this is one of my favorite charcuterie boards here. It's the Kentucky Game Night charcuterie board. It has the buffalo fried chicken, also the crispy chicken strips, chicken tenders, should I say, and the secret recipe fries. But I gotta tell you what I love most about everything that's on this board. You got it. It's the sauce. The sauce is so amazing. This is the new KFC Signature Sauce. It is sweet, tangy, and a little bit smoky. It's flavorful. I like it a lot.
You are right. The charcuterie board is all the rage. Are there other really great charcuterie board recipes that you would recommend?
Oh, God, yeah. So listen, if you have a full house, and I don't mean the TV show, I mean like more people at home than not, then you can definitely jump in with the KFC. It's the full family KFC meal here, and it is so amazing. It has the mashed potatoes and gravy, the coleslaw. It has French fries, and also the chicken strips are so amazing. Just definitely flavorful, and it has something for everyone.
Say that sounds like a great way to feed, finicky kids during this time, keeping them happy and entertained. What else would you recommend for kids?
Again, we got to stick with the chicken tenders. I mean, they're juicy, they're crispy, they're crunchy, and they're fun. And they're not messy, But we have the sauces that really make it fun. KFC has revamped its core line of sauces, which are the classic ranch, honey barbecue, and honey mustard. Don't forget the hot sauce, but my favorite is the signature KFC dipping sauce right here. So good.
Oh, it's not even 10:30 yet, and you're making me hungry. So really quick, what's next for Miss Quad's career?
Well, we're still filming Married to Medicine. This is season 8, which is truly a blessing. Shows don't normally last that long, but this one has. It's crazy as ever. Also, I'm working on my new cooking show, so we're ramping up to pitch that. It's just a really good time right now.
That's wonderful. And more importantly, where can people go to get more information about you and the wonderful meals we see in front of us?
Well, first of all, you want to go to KFC. Any local restaurant there, go and order all that you need to make your own charcuterie board. And you can go to kfc.com to order, or you can order from DoorDash. In terms of me, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Absolutely Quad.
Awesome. Miss Quad, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you.
There's a place where you can shop for vintage and rustic items to decorate your home. Oh, and in these unusual times, it's not only stress-free, but in the open air and socially distant. Well, that place is just a short drive from here, and it's called, appropriately enough, Charm at the Farm. And here now to talk with us more about it is Amy Doyle. She is the co-owner of Charm at the Farm. Amy, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this market is happening on a 56-acre farm. So tell us a little bit about how you transform the farm into Charm at the Farm.
Yes. So, I grew up in Phoenix, city girl, but live on a farm. So what better than to have a huge vintage market on tons of acres of the space, and it's nice and open and you're fresh air on a farm. So it's just the perfect environment for small businesses to be able to come and set up and be able to sell.
Okay, so the model is that there are businesses who come into the space and provide their wares. You got a lot of new vendors this time around. So tell folks what it's like for them when they come to this experience.
Yeah, well, we have 100+ vendors that set up, and obviously this year has been different for them. Normally, by this time they would have done maybe 13 or 14 markets, and right now this may be their second or third. So we're excited to be able to have the opportunity for people to come out and shop. And for these vendors who some of them it's their full-time job, some of them it's just part-time, but for them to be able to sell their items.
So one of the other things that you offer as an option for folks who come to browse and shop is food too. Tell us about that.
Yes, lots of food trucks. So again, we have it set up where we'll have everything spaced out as far as tables, the opportunity to sit in a tent or sit on picnic tables. It'll be a good fall, brisk October weekend. So we're looking forward to that. But yeah, lots of food trucks, lots of great different items there for all the different palettes that people will want to eat. But yeah, we're excited to be able to have it. We had a very successful August show, and we're very excited about this October one coming up this weekend.
Okay, so how much shopping do you do while you're there?
That is a great question. Vendors are not surprised when I walk by, point and say, hold that for me. And then when I have a moment, I come back by and pay. So lots of times at the end of the show, there's random things sitting in the field. Those are mine. Those are things that I've set aside for me. I'll get that later.
So what would you suggest to people watching that they might want to see when they come? What might be their favorite part of the experience based on what you've heard from other folks?
I don't know. I mean, there's going to be great home decor items. So not only fall, but Christmas. It's a great opportunity to get a head start on your Christmas shopping. It would be what I would say. This one especially will make you really feel in the Christmas spirit. So put together that list, get organized, walk around your house, take notes of maybe areas that you want to spice up with some new things. And this will be the great opportunity to do that.
All right. So let's help people connect to you so they can get tickets. How do they do that?
Okay. So charmatthefarm.com is where they can get tickets. We are sold out for Friday night VIP, but we have early bird Saturday and general admission for Saturday and Sunday available.
All right, that is super. Amy, thanks so much for talking to us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Indeed.
So fun, I have to admit, I am one of those early Christmas goers. It's okay. But we'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. Plus, Cincy Lifestyle has full episodes of our show up on YouTube. This is where you can find fun segments that you've never seen before, or even if you've just missed the show one day, you can go back and check it out there. So subscribe now on youtube.com/Cincy Lifestyle.
Quick look outside right now. Rain's going to move in east to west today. We'll hit a high of 64 around noon, and we're going to cool off from there. Be a slightly different weather picture. Now, coming up tomorrow here on Cincy Lifestyle, put on your dancing shoes. John is back for another segment of John on the Job. And this time we head to Lachey Arts, where John is tasked to teach a class. You sure enough don't want to miss this one.
That's for sure. Then, how would you like to save money at the pump? We'll talk to Kimberly Lynn from Goodman about the UDFU Drive Card has helped her keep money in her pocket and her gas tank full. And all of that and so much more happening tomorrow right here on Cincy Lifestyle. And per usual, if you know a local business or product that we should highlight, reach out to us. We love to hear from you. All the ways on your screen, whether it's Facebook, email, Twitter. And on that note, October 14th, and make it a great day.
Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, be sure to make it a great day.